ask, why the fuck are we at Battle Moriana?
The ship, I recall the ship, being told the ship dragged us here.
No, we made the decision.
You would know that if you didn't dip out.
I had to.
Well, I'm sorry.
So we're trying to go back to present day of Zephyr Realm, and the ship was like, yeah, no, that's not going to happen, otherwise the ship and everyone on board is going to die. So we're trying to figure it out, and it's like, well, how is this going to work then? So we're like, where can we go? So it's like, okay, Madame Luriana's present day, or Madame Luriana's, and the ship is like, okay, yeah, you can do that. So now we're here, because of the egg that we picked up. Is what we're assuming anyways. Okay, there we go. Why does this keep doing this?
What's wrong?
So Streamlabs is doing this annoying thing where, because I have custom things set up for alerts when someone follows or subscribes or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. There is a theme pack that I installed on there so that for like an overlay for normal streaming. D&D, I have my own overlay setup, like the one that I made. But I wanted a different one for other reasons. And that also came with custom alerts. And those alerts are quiet. And they're different. And I don't like them. And every time sometimes it changes back to those alerts. And I don't know why it keeps doing that. I'm just trying to get it to stop doing that.
Somebody tag host.
Well, he just came online, so maybe he's about to show up. Because he was away for a bit.
Did everybody just forget D&D was today?
I didn't. Zai didn't. Havoc didn't.
I got a little stuck with Tokusatsu shows popping up in another server.
Mm.
I completely forgot about the time.
Like, damn, I went and got a load of hay today, and I was still on time.
I was just worried there for a second because we were down like, what, 3 people at the time? But now we're good. We're good. Alright, so recap.
Well, let's see here.
So, last time we left off, we had just finished dealing with the squad of Lathander's angels that were digging up a grave.
Yeah, we just finished that up.
We just finished that up, and then we went to the castle, took the airship, flew to the castle, found some guards that were in prison cells, and released them, and also defeated more angels that were disguising themselves as Kenku. And had a bit of a boss fight.
It may or may not have gone up in smoke for me.
The angels decided they really didn't like Vincent. I remember that much.
My luck with Akare was really bad that fight. After
Yeah, Stoth set everything on fire, as per usual. After we were done fighting that, we found a key that was in the form of like a pebble, and went to the kings and queens' bedchambers, found a mysterious egg that was apparently millennia old.
There was also a note. There was also like a note that we found in there, but we had to be a bit creative to get that note. The charcoal paper.
Yeah, there was a note saying like, take Roku somewhere else. He's getting too attached to the egg. And then we also found out that Roku is actually Oron. And then outside of that, we tried to go to present-day Zephyr Realm. It didn't work because the ship is like, yeah, everybody's gonna die, so don't do that. So then we figured out a destination to come to Madame Loriana's, and we're gonna figure out what the fuck is going on with this egg.
Right.
Alright. So, everybody go into Madame Loriana's.
I think 9 times out of 10, I bet this fairy is just sick of us at this point. Like, ugh.
You again?
She stopped carding you.
Too much
Well,
regular.
yeah, no shit.
We're too much regular. We're too much of a regular at this point, apparently.
Oh, God fucking damn it. Why does this keep happening, too?
HP wrong.
Well, no, the way time works in here, this has been the same 30-minute period for her.
I bet.
No, that's backwards. It's been years for her. If not decades or centuries. Because time moves faster in Madame Loriana's realm, but you don't age. It's weird. It's weird.
This sounds like a whole mystery in and of itself, but we're gonna have to deal with that another day, I imagine.
I think probably the better way to explain of how it works is it's as if everybody had the power to stop time and could interact with other people that stop time at the same time.
Yes. Thank you. There we go. That works.
Okay.
I like that.
All right. So let's see. So I would imagine Vincent would stay on the ship. So we have Perla, Anna.
Alright, well, Vincent's just gonna go fucking die then.
What? I'm sorry.
He was right there. I dragged him onto the board. But fuck me, I guess.
I didn't
What do
see
you
him.
mean?
Yeah, die.
I didn't delete him.
I did.
Oh.
Why?
Don't worry
I
about
was
it.
making.
Die, I guess.
Anyway.
Shide.
I guess we keep the egg on the ship then, or
No, it's coming with.
okay.
Otherwise, we'd have to go get it for Madame Loriana to look at.
All right, so we're just carting this big old egg over to the bar counter, I guess.
It's not that big.
Well,
We had it in the chest, but I imagine we could probably just take it out of the chest.
Yeah. Dress said it was only somewhat bigger than a Eric Ogre egg.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
So if there are no objections, Vincent will be carrying the egg.
Sure.
And he
I don't know
will...
who's actually
Physically
going to
do
be
it
joining
better.
you on this.
What were you saying, Havoc?
I'll say I don't think he can physically do it, but sure, go ahead.
Fuck off. He will...
I just imagine he's got a stout little like gonk droid with just a big chunky set of arms that does all the manual labor for him.
Vincent can't carry an egg. He is an egg.
Fuck off.
An egghead.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
anyway,
Yes, the artificer standard cheat.
anyway.
So
So
he
yeah,
comes up
like-
to the bar and he has the egg in his hands. Does Madame Loriana look up and see?
Yeah.
What's her immediate reaction, if any?
She's slightly confused. Then she turns over to see Roku. And she goes, in like a very displeased, monotone voice, Roku. And he's gonna say back, Loriana, in the same tone.
You two are familiar with each other. Good.
I wouldn't say familiar with him, but
Well, either way, it lessens the need for introductions. Can you tell us anything about this egg?
give it here.
He will place it on the counter.
She's going to kind of touch her temple with one hand, would put two fingers of her right hand on her temple, and put her left hand, palm outward, onto the egg. What you have here is a god.
A god.
Or a
That's
high
correct.
quality omelet.
Stove just doesn't even acknowledge that comment.
This is a god that is ready to be born into this world.
Is this the kind that turn into scions, or are we clear of that sort of problem?
Well, there are two issues with this one. It is... The good news is that it is not going to become a scion. The bad
Alright.
news is that this is only the body of a god. There is no soul. The soul, I would imagine, is she takes her eyes as they navigate across to Roku, is somewhere else.
2 parts, same hole. Gotcha.
Vincent just looks at Roku and is just like, you said you didn't know anything more about this egg.
Well, I know that interacting with it gave me the soul that resides within me now, but other than that, that was the extent of my knowledge.
So you weren't originally like this then?
No,
Before you interacted with this egg, you were just the child of the king and queen.
that is correct.
So Iran's soul left this egg and is now hosted inside of Roku's body.
Roku nods.
That doesn't explain why it wasn't... We took this from the Zephyr realm in the past, and after we did that, we could not jump anywhere but here.
That's because and this is Madame Loriana talking, that's because when a god is born, a lot of energy is expended, destroying everything in its path. It
You're
is...
Are you saying we have a bomb?
on a far grander scale. I don't know how to explain it, but the best way is that the energy that is expended with this... One second, I need to do some DM lookup.
DM interventions real quick.
So I wonder if this is the actual reason as to the Zephyr Realm's original disappearance.
How will we even...
Yes, the energy that is expended from this is over 500,000 tons of what a standard bomb would do.
Oh. Well then, would there be any way to for this egg to safely hatch?
You would have to take it to a realm that is already doomed. I would venture to say that the best one would have been the Zephyr realm, as it was already doomed, but I'm thinking that its doom had something to do with this egg.
Right, I recall the moment we got this egg on board was when Vincent asked if we were able to see the future of this land, and the ship responded in kind, saying that it went on to present day.
What would happen? So this egg body does not have a soul. What happens when it hatches? Obviously, outside of it, exploding and destroying everything in the realm. But what is the creature that emerges?
You've seen what it's like when a deity doesn't have a soul, have you not?
It would be a scion.
Not quite. You've interacted with one.
Dalton?
There you go.
Stoth is like looking at the egg, and then he just like scratches his head. Wait a minute. Wouldn't that be Dalton? He's trying to put the pieces together as he is mumbling, as he just looks at the egg and then he scratches his head. Would it be like a second body for Dalton then, if it hatched?
No, it would be a second body for Erewhon, but I imagine the soul is rather comfortable in its place now.
Then, what are we supposed to do with this then? Can't just leave it in a realm unsupervised.
What do we?
You alright?
Yeah, excited about something who knows.
Oh.
My allergies are working up.
Oh, that's never fun.
Are there any other possibilities of how to deal with this?
Well, ideally, because things never age in this realm, you could keep it here until you find an appropriate place to hatch it, a realm that you don't want to see exist anymore. Or we can find a host or find a soul that the body can host and possibly bring about a new god for the future. Because without Erewhon's soul, this body is not Erewhon.
It's a blank slate.
Hang
waiting
on.
To be...
Hang on. Set this on that. I'm just gonna make a general intelligence check for Perla.
That's looking like a no.
Vincent is aware of Javor's existence, right? Drez? Hello? Anyone?
Did he cut
Okay. I thought I lost connection there for a second.
out? I'm really curious. Where is Drez? Is he checking his notes?
He probably muted for something.
Kid probably walked in.
Sorry, my headphones just decided to freak the fuck out for a second.
Oh, there you are.
Did you
So
hear
yes,
anything of what I said?
I heard general intelligence check for Perla and then Vincent knowing about Javor.
Okay.
Yes, Vincent would know about Javor.
Cool. I'm gonna make an intelligence check for him.
Okay.
That's a lot better.
Yes.
Stoth like ponders.
Vincent
over
is going to perk up and be like, "Don't we have a deity who doesn't have a body that's more than pages in a book?"
Stoth just blinks a little bit and then he just ponders. You mean Javor? Would that even work?
It might. The process can only be done by, well, someone like myself. But also,
Is there another condition?
the energy expended will take quite a bit.
I'll be back in a couple minutes.
Right.
Okay.
Just grabbing a sandwich.
And, well, the other condition is that I might have to leave.
Leave.
As in, I don't think I can do this task from the bar here.
I can imagine it probably wouldn't be the most suitable place.
It's. I would. Yeah, I don't think you
Or
want to lose your
likely
business
you will
here.
not see me for quite some time.
Hmm. Well, as long as this egg isn't founded by any of the other gods that would be wanting to. Well, no, they would need They would need a soul in order to.
Our understanding was that Lathander was looking for this egg, and that's why he destroyed the Zephyr Realm, but it seems that we were mistaken.
See, and the Zephyr Realm was destroyed because this egg was unattended and hatched inside the Zephyr Realm.
That seems to be the logical answer at this point. Where is Javor?
He is with me. He's gonna pull out the book. It is quite large at this point and scaly.
Right. Right, he's
We
grown
should-
quite a lot.
I have a feeling we should at least ask the relevant individual in question to see if it's something that he wants.
So I guess newest page, and let's ask a question, I suppose.
So that's what you guys do?
Hmm?
Yeah. Stoth is gonna try. I guess Stoth is like going over to this like. How big is this book now?
He's big. Probably takes up most of the counter space.
Yeah. Yeah, it takes up most of the counter space.
Yeah. I would imagine Stoth would have a little bit of trouble like opening like the
It's-
pages for a bit.
If you were to hold the book up to your body, it would encompass your entire torso.
Wow.
Closed. Closed.
Wow.
So-
That's yeah. Yeah.
if
So
she
Stoth.
if she sets it on the counter, Vincent will reach over and open the page to the newest page.
Okay. Hello. What is it you're looking for?
Were you listening in to a conversation that we were just having?
Yes, but I want you to say it.
Well, we've found a possibility of getting you a new body, assuming the... And he looks at Roku. Original host has no objections.
Roku's just gonna shrug. Like, nah.
I'm very comfy here.
Alright, that settles it. So yes, we've found a possibility of getting you a new body and saving a realm from being destroyed. What are your thoughts?
Well, I would like to be given a physical form aside from this book, as it's been my prison for
Quite a long time.
longer than. And he looks around, or he kind of.
Longer
as
than
well as he-
longer than most of us have been alive.
Yes, longer than most of the people in this room have been alive, aside from Loriana.
So, are you willing to accept this proposal then?
Yes, it's acceptable.
All right. Well, it sounds like we've reached an accord.
Plan for the body of a god and a soul to inhabit it. And more importantly, we can actually go back to present-day Zephyr and let the Aarakocra out of the ship.
I'm only curious what the current day Zephyr Realm's going to look like, though.
There might
I
be
would
some
imagine
ruins
with-
that they have to rebuild, but
I would imagine with the whole realm being empty, somebody might move in.
right. Unless anyone else has any other business, and he looks around.
I don't believe I do. No.
I'm assuming
Bye.
Zai's AFK.
Yeah, he said he'd be right back.
Well, before we go, we should probably.
Address an elephant.
Yeah.
Okay. Huh? Who the ping?
You know, that joke doesn't work in Japanese, though. It's like the one language it doesn't work. Damn it.
Color me shocked. I don't think most tonal languages work the same way.
Yeah. It works really well in all of the Romance languages because of the Latin root, but other than that. Yeah, because Portuguese and French are all Romance languages, so is Spanish. And English borrows, while it's Germanic in origin, borrows a lot of Latin root words.
Also, there's probably a way to make it work, though.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, hell, Japan can squeeze, like, 13 different jokes into one Pokemon name. So, it's possible.
It's just that, like, if you can find a way to get Neko and Rengoku to be working together, then maybe.
I mean, it wouldn't even have to be that.
I'm confused. What the hell's going on?
I sent puns to Drez.
Oh.
Jafar.
Is Zai okay?
Unknown.
I think he mentioned something
Did
about.
he say food?
I thought he said something about like his allergies are acting up.
Yeah, but I thought he said he was also going to get food.
Huh.
Alright, well, let's just move on and we'll address whatever issue David has with Loriana later.
Okay.
We'll retcon it in because she's got to go.
Oh, right.
So I'm going to do one of these. Where's fucking Snake Lady? She can run the bar. Oh, there she is. That means we need a new waiter. Who are we gonna have for the new waiter? I know!
What?
We have a new waiter.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That's okay. We have a performer that's already set up in here too.
Okay then.
I mean, Galen's been there for a while.
Yeah.
Alright, so if there's no other issues...
Yeah. If nobody else that is present has any issues, then Vincent's gonna just go back to the ship. And and assume everyone else is following.
I don't really see Stowe sticking around too long. He would probably head back to the ship.
Yes, Big Ben has gainful employment now. He has a legitimate job.
He just walks over with a customer's drink. Your drink, sir. And then
Wait a second.
and then
This is an empty mug. Yeah, it was good.
Don't worry, I paid for it. You're welcome.
You don't get charged as much because I'm bringing you a glass.
Oh dear.
Hey, don't worry. I tested your burrito for poison for you.
Why does he sound like fucking Napa?
I don't know. We're trying to figure out Zai's voice for Dark Lord Big Brad because he wants.
Hey, Vincent.
Oh,
Vincent.
no, please no.
I'm haunting you.
Oh dear. So I guess for the most part we just leave the egg there.
Yep.
Yeah,
She takes the egg.
Yeah. Okay.
And Javor is going to go do some ritual to put his soul in the egg, so he can have a body.
Yeah. So like stuff.
So we get back to the ship. The first thing Vincent asks to the ship: Shooting Star, is travel possible to the present-day Zephyr realm now?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Take us there.
Please.
Does
I
Roku?
just hope that
I'm
doesn't
assuming.
mean I'll end up.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm assuming that Roku came back with us to the ship.
Yep.
Okay.
I just hope this doesn't mean in a roundabout way that Javor will now be related to me.
Anna, at this point, I think you should stop trying to draw a family tree at this point.
It's more of a family quagmire than a tree. Trust me.
Whatever the.
Bruh.
Whatever the case. Snow just sighs and shakes his head. Whatever the case, whatever the case, we still have more things to do besides this whole return everybody back to their proper homes sort of thing.
I don't have a ruined castle version of this, so we're just gonna pretend that.
It's the theater of the mind again.
Yeah.
Well, it's just gonna be the normal castle.
Yeah, this place.
But this person's not gonna be here. This person. That's not gonna be there.
All right, so.
So we get back. So we're now in present day, but it's a castle that looks like it is very aged.
Sorry, it took longer than usual.
Welcome back.
Well,
Did David want to say? Or hold on, before we continue this, did David want to say anything to Loriana before she left?
Yeah, kind of just, catch up with her,
Okay, because she is leaving and she's not coming back for a whole while.
Yeah, we found.
TLDR, the egg is a god's body, if you didn't hear that bit.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. and the whole Javor thing. Yada,
Yeah, the Javor thing.
I wanted to. The one thing I would ask her is if there is anything I can do for her that would make anything easier, more convenient.
Just continue to protect the realms.
He'll nod and smile. You got it. That'll be it.
Oh, that was easy.
I try my best to keep things short and simple.
Just staples button. That was easy.
Yeah, so this is the ruins version of the palace.
Yeah, we're finally getting people back to here.
So,
Euphoria is still invisible for some reason.
It's been a good long while. Anyway.
The way she
anyways.
dresses, you'd think she'd want to be seen.
Bruh. Moving on.
And anyway.
So we get to the realm. Vincent will kind of turn to Roku. Well, this is.
Hosh isn't in the D&D.
That is actually correct. Hosh is not present in the Roll20.
That's weird.
Hosh, are you there?
Osh.
Hello?
That's weird.
All right then.
Okay.
Well,
Do we want to continue D&D? Is that like thing?
Well, no,
As a
I'm
group.
where
I'm
is
down, I'm
Hosh?
down to continue. Yeah.
I mean, I'll gladly go lay back down.
I'm Gucci. I'm rolling. I'm locked in.
I'm
Oh.
down. I'm down to play still. I just want to make up for not noticing the time.
Well, Vincent is going to turn to Roku and just talk to him. Oh well, that was Drez leaving. I wonder if he's trying. I wonder if he's private calling Hosh.
Would be curious. I wonder if there's a gift for a big book in here.
I'm sorry. I typed in book. That was the first thing that came up.
Velociraptor.
I'll come back.
I think Hosh might have fallen asleep.
Here, I found.
Wish I could fall asleep that easy.
I found half the size of Javor over there. Anyway.
Yeah. So Vincent will turn to Roku and speak to him. Well, this is the result of our agreement. Present-day Zephyr Realm. Intact. The mistake has been corrected, I'm assuming.
It would seem that way.
Stoth is actually a little curious, though. Has the Zephyr Realm been untouched this whole time, then?
There might have been people who've moved in since, but
The castle looks untouched for the most part,
yes.
if not by time.
Well, aside from time being the enemy to the castle, everything seems mostly intact. I don't see the pot. I think I even see some of the spots of land that used to look like they were dying are back to normal.
Well, Shooting Star, if you would call for the king to have him come to the top deck.
I feel like we should let him know about what we encountered here as well.
That's... I'm calling him to the
Maybe
top
not
deck.
filling him in on the details, at least, though.
Simply let him know that we've fulfilled our end of the bargain.
So we're just leaving him in the dark then.
Well, Roku, you are the advisor. I'm going to make the assumption that you will do what you believe is correct.
Yes.
We'll hold you to it then, I suppose.
So, king shows up.
They.
Hey, that's not the king.
Yeah, it is.
I don't
He
remember that
looks
being
ar-
this thing. But whatever, I don't care.
He looks around. It's gonna need some work, but
It is present-day Zephyr Realm, intact and not destroyed.
I appreciate this.
So, I suppose this is where we part ways then.
I suppose so. We'll need time to put
Big.
Huh?
all my men here. That's the queen.
Okay. Well. Well, it was not. Well, it was nice. Well,
Anyways, well, take whatever time you need. We're not in a spectacularly big rush. I imagine your people are probably feeling a little cramped from having been on the ship for a few hours.
Yes.
And so that is it, correct? No more murdering other flat-feathered folk?
Well, we don't see a need to. And we weren't murdering them, we were just keeping them as slaves.
Idiot.
Erroneously, might we add.
Yes, now that we know that they're no longer responsible for
Oh,
our...
so you were informed that the Kenku from back then were actually disguised.
Yeah.
well, hopefully that clears up any future misunderstandings with any Kenku that visit, I suppose.
We are going to stay out of your war. Now that we've learned not only the Kenku are not responsible for the loss of our realm, but also,
That you were fighting for the individual that was.
yes.
Makes me wonder if Lathander had manipulated the elves too.
I wouldn't put it past him.
It's more than likely.
As much of an asshole, as much assholes as they are, maybe the more painful way of dealing with them is to show them a painful truth.
Anyways,
Regardless, we are now in your debt. All of our people can return to our realm. Thank you.
he just reaches up and kind of just tips his hat.
Oh, don't worry about it, Kingsley. He says as he reaches over, claps him on the shoulder a couple times. Nothing to it. Anyway, see you around.
I'm
Right.
going to use this opportunity to
Uh-oh.
leave Talon here.
I think we talked about this. Talon wouldn't stay here.
He wouldn't?
No.
Okay.
I think at best he'd said to
He was
Ruff.
still helping the dwarves, I believe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I think Retz had
Okay.
mentioned that too. Talon would not stay here.
Okay, that's fine.
He said it'd be cool to visit, but, you know.
Well, he visited, and he's like, I can imagine Talon visiting, and it's like that scene from Madagascar's penguins when they finally get
Well,
to like
this
the North
sucks.
Polar. Well, this sucks. There's no sea here. There's only a sea. There's only like.
You're welcome to. The king is addressing you. You're welcome to leave whenever all of the Aarakocra and Outland people are within our realm. And then at that point, Talon's gonna pipe up and go, well, not all of them. -1.
I mean, you technically weren't part of his people anyways.
And then, Roku's gonna look over at Talon and back to Vincent. Actually, make that 2.
Huh?
Pardon?
My goal here was to make sure my people get the home that I once knew.
So now that your people are home, you're basically saying that you're a free agent now?
I have other obligations I must attend to.
Well,
Can we?
500 years is a long time for someone to be alive. Maybe take a bit of a rest first.
Unfortunately, while these are my people, they're not the people that
You once knew?
I once knew. And they need their own lives, free of the past. It is the past that has kept them crippled in the world that they were, and now that that has been remedied, I, as a reminder, do not need to be around.
I can understand that.
I suppose that makes sense in a way, yeah.
And that being said, I do have friends who are in Breccia that are more aligned with my circumstance. I will explain more once we are on our way.
All right. Well, for the most part, I think I've seen. I think I've seen the last of the era. I think I've seen the last of the civilians being escorted.
Alright then, shall we?
I believe we shall.
I guess we head back to home base for a little bit.
Well, let's get everyone off the ship first. Then we'll
Yes,
ship
that,
out.
well, yes, that was the idea. Yes, I think I see the last of them being.
I mean, they're capable
Last of
of
them
flying.
leaving
I imagine we just look over at this ship and there's a cloud of bird people just
birds.
flying away from it.
Right then. Well, I'm glad we were able to clear up any past misunderstandings and help you get to your home. So, I guess this is farewell for now, unless we get called for help, I suppose.
Yes. We appreciate it. Thank you. And with that, that quest line is done.
Yay!
We're finished. We're free.
For now. I think it's been long enough that Stoth is attuned to his new fancy little robe, right?
Free bird.
Hang on.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the Winged Guardian's cloak. Yeah. Yeah, I think at this point Stoth is attuned to it, and
I'm free. I'm free. Trip. Dang it.
dang it. Anyway, let's see.
Right. Now that that's done, I'm going back to my workshop. Wherever you all want to go with the ship. I mean, you've already been informed that you have the permissions to take it places, so...
I think our next objective was visiting our friends in the Dwarven Kingdom, right?
That's right.
Well... David, you have the wheel. And he's going to... With that, Vincent's going to just disappear. He's
right,
he's
because-
gone back to his workshop.
Yeah, with nobody, with less people on to accommodate, our ship would probably be more or less back to normal.
Imagine as, like, just while the Aarakocra people are flying from the ship, it is gradually getting smaller and smaller until it's back to its normal size. Like, it looks bloated from our perspective until everyone's off of it.
Yeah, it was just like a cruise ship sort of size, I would imagine. Anyway, all right. So.
Well, Star, he says as he pats the ship. Back to Breccia.
Alrighty. And we'll land you here.
Just out in the sky.
Good Google.
Well, you were up north here, so
So our ship would be somewhere over here. Yeah. Yeah, that's basically what I imagined. Poor Shooting Star was like.
Oh yeah. Should we gather the Kenku or communicate with them in some way?
I would imagine.
Perla's going to speak up. That might not be a bad idea.
Well, I suppose we could pick up the Kenku and drop them off at Augustine before going to the Dwarven
It
Kingdom.
might not be a good idea to drop off an entire people in there, given the new situation.
Right. What do we do with them then?
They could actually probably take residence where they currently are.
Right, since nobody is pushing them down anymore, they could
Then
take
the
over.
buildings are vacant.
They could take over that island, yeah.
The islands. Plural.
Right.
There's
right,
multiple
right,
colonies of them.
We also did get a map from the king, so.
That is true.
So, I suppose one more trip to those islands wouldn't probably be in too much poor taste.
I won't do the change because it seems like you're just gonna tell the person who looks most in charge what's up.
Like, hey,
Yeah.
we took the Aarakocra people away to where they wanted to go, so y'all are free now.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we freed you, but not out of the woods yet because of the current war. The Empire will eventually come and get you. So
Probably
Might be really cool
probably best if you just lay low here if y'all want to help. Just
if we could team up, if we can count on you when the time comes, that'd be cool.
I mean,
Kind of deal.
I don't know why, but for some reason, Stoth is just like, as they're sailing, so Stoth is just like pondering over some dumb ideas. I mean, at best, the best way to keep them safe would be to like make them the ship's crew or something. I don't know. He's just mumbling this out loud to the group.
With how much trouble the ship was having, with how many Aarakocran people there were, I mean, there's probably not as many Kenku, but Probably still best to just let them stay where they're at and
Let
prepare
him breathe
themselves.
a bit, you know.
That's fair.
Let them have a break and prepare themselves.
Right. I think I can see the islands.
But yeah, that's basically the gist, Drez. And then we'll go to the dwarves.
Okay. As you guys are flying, if you have any questions for Roku, now would be the time to ask.
Oh,
So-
right. So I guess like during the trip to the islands, Stealth kind of like pipes up a little bit. So you said you had obligations going on?
Yes.
Would you care to elaborate now that it's just fewer company?
Well, my prime loyalty was to my people, and I wanted to ensure that they were safe. And once that was confirmed, I could go about my true task.
All right. So all right. Follow-up question then. What is your true task, if you're allowed to tell us?
I am a member of a group called the Hakwa.
The Stealth is mumbling with his words as he's trying to figure out how to say it. The Huthqua?
Hakwan.
Hakwan. No.
I will make this. It's not Hawk 1, it's Hakwan. Like this
Hakwan?
here. Look.
Okay. Okay. Where am I looking?
In the Roll20 chat.
Okay.
Like that.
Hakwan. Okay. All right. So we have a group called the Hakwan.
Yes.
What would the
Alright, fine. No, you know what? Since y'all are making the joke, I'm gonna make the character now. And they're gonna be on the ship.
No.
What do you mean,
God,
mate?
no.
What do you mean, y'all joke? Ain't
I
no one
didn't do
joking.
anything.
There's been 3 separate jokes about it, so now...
It's
so
Huak
now-
Wan. What's the big deal?
No, there's been... The
I didn't-
Hatu girl.
Okay, I didn't say anything. All I did was post the GIF because it sounded funny.
And I didn't say anything at all.
You're
You did too.
I
Right there. Your last thing.
I didn't say anything.
what you texted apparently.
That ain't verbal.
Alright, so now y'all gotta wait for me to derail this thing while...
Oh no.
Hey, listen, if y'all can derail the campaign, now you're gonna wait for me to do it.
Okay. I didn't.
It's
I
more
did
of-
do Nathan.
It's more of an issue when it's being verbally derailed.
I didn't mean to. Stoth was struggling with his words. I'm sorry.
Fine, I'll fucking delete the message.
Too late. She's already coming to... She's gonna be your ship's mechanic now.
Nope,
Lovely.
she's fired.
Oh my god.
This is my game.
Anyway.
She repairs things by spitting on them.
Please stop.
She's fired.
Anyway. Stoth is
Not
just like...
anyway. You're waiting.
We're already... We're down 1 player, technically 2, because Hosh is not awake.
That's fine.
Okay. So...
If...
Would I be able to try to continue, or...
Yeah, now we're good. I have created the character.
Okay. So Stoth is like blinking a little bit as he tries to get the proper saying out correctly. Hakwan.
Yes.
Okay.
We are a race of people who are living with deity souls within us.
Huh.
How many of you are there?
Currently, there are 4.
4 that you know of?
Yes, well...
I'm wondering if you... Sorry, mumbling out loud.
Okay, so... Quick little DM side note, how many of you seen Kung Fu Panda?
I have.
I have.
I've seen the first one.
Okay, so the Furious 5
Uh-huh.
are based off of Hakuan martial arts.
Right,
That's why
right,
it's
right.
called that.
Okay. Alright then. So there's 4 members that you know of, and I suppose that would make you number 5.
No, the 4th are myself included.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. A person who lives with the deity's soul. Well, knowing...
If you don't mind us asking, so you have the soul of Iran. Who are the others?
I don't think that's my place to say, but
Okay.
I will let them know of you.
I figured there was no harm in asking, at least.
And knowing our luck, they'll make themselves known to us one way or another.
I guess probably the other question to ask would be, are they with or against Lathander?
We are for protecting the realms.
So you're
Alright.
against Lathander. Got it.
I mean, to be fair, Lathander seems to be soul bent on just destroying everything, like his father, I suppose. Or bending them to his rule.
So where are you going to be accompanying us to then? Where are you going to be leaving us?
Do you have a map of Brechia?
Still blinks a little bit as he...
The star shows the map.
Yes, we're standing on one.
I would like to be dropped off here.
Where is
If
that
it is not
specifically?
Too much trouble. That is where most of my companions are.
Isn't that elf territory?
No, the elf territory is more to the east. That's more in line with dwarven territory.
That
It's
might be...
Considering the war, it is a contested area, and it is likely fights will break out there between the warring parties, but my people remain,
Neutral?
yes.
So it sounds like it's supposed to be like a neutral party zone. Nobody is. It almost sounds like you're enforcing like a nobody fights here sort of rule set there.
Well, it is on the way to go and visit the dwarves, considering the area that we're in the northeast part of this map. We can drop you off on the way.
That sounds acceptable.
Might not be a bad idea for the ship. Might not be a bad idea for the ship to engage its cloaking capabilities.
I was just about
Passing
to
close to the elven territory, yes.
the same thing, yes.
All right.
What kind of time on the trip will this end up being, do you think?
That's a good question.
With the airship, probably very, very fast.
Didn't you say it took us like 5 days to get up to the birds?
No.
No.
Not with.
That was with the
5 days.
submarines.
Yeah, 5 days with the submarines. With the airship moves very fast. From Augustine to the Aarakocra with the airship is probably like an hour.
All right. Well, staying under the elven radar would still benefit us at best. Let's head on over, I suppose.
Anyway, Drez, I set the new course.
What?
The first stop here, and then back here to the dwarves.
Okay.
I will be. I'm so sorry. I'll be right back. I need to use the restroom.
No, you don't.
Alright, why don't we all just take a quick bathroom break then?
Sure, I can refill my drink.
Drez?
What?
You're leaving?
Why am I leaving?
I'm saying, you two are leaving or no?
No.
We're taking a small break.
Yep, I'm gonna grab a drink.
Well, do you think I could do something real quick with you?
Sure.
I want to go down and check in on the, I want to go check in with the traders. Most importantly, how long does it actually take to redo tattoos?
What traders are you talking about in Augustine?
Aren't they on the ship?
No.
I thought you said they were they were coming with us.
No, only
Peter's the only one that's on the ship,
Yeah,
but he's not
Peter's the
really
only
a
one.
vendor.
yeah. I mean, he sells potions, but other than that,
I could have sworn you said that there was a part of the ship that the magical equipment people had repositioned on.
no. The only place where you can buy stuff on the ship is in the workshop or in the bar.
The fuck? Just well, everybody fucking left. I distinctly remember stuff happening on the ship with them.
Well, the thing is, I don't have a map for that, and if it was a thing, I would have a map for it. You know what I'm saying?
Alright. It just kind of ruins everything I had planned.
You could probably talk to the party into stopping somewhere.
Yeah, we're not near. We're not near the castle.
Whoa, when the fuck did you get in here?
Hmm.
Alright, lay down. All of the meows. Alright. This is not for anything weird. But I am going to ask you, Havoc, because you're probably the most likely to know. How do you spell anthropomorphic?
ANTHROMORPHIC?
Okay, that was close enough to where Google corrected me. I was doing it, and even Google.
You forgot the
was
Poe. But yeah.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It was close enough to where Google recognized it that time.
we're still waiting on people, Zai,
That's me.
I got a question for you. Have you seen... I just sent you a video. Have you seen that animation?
Got it a long time ago.
Okay. I just had the thought of, like, we're flying over the elves, and we just go to drop something on them, and it's just like, hey, guys! We missed! Get another! Hey, guys! Get the thing! Where's he going? Hey, that could have killed me! Hey, guys! We missed! Get another!
Okay.
Welcome back.
We could probably solve the elf issue just by taking what do you calls it? Taking the ship into low orbit and just dropping a tungsten rod.
Yeah, I was gonna take that egg to the light room and leave it there. Kill everyone.
Helm would like that.
Your inner beast is showing.
That would cause some problems.
For who?
For yes.
Not for Augustine.
Considering that the party has been...
Yeah, we've been there. It was terrible. I don't want to go there again. Except to drop off the bomb.
Why does it say that Hosh is playing Team Fortress?
That's a good question. That's weird. Anyway, we should probably... I'm ready to go. I'm sorry for delaying.
Oh, and Hosh left.
Okay.
I disconnected him.
Okay.
If their game is more important, they don't need to be in the chat.
Alright, so we went to, around, so we're, like, cloaked and we're heading here, right? To this little, neutral zone, right? Okay. Cool. Does anything happen along the way, or?
Nothing on the way there. But outside of the town, you see a gentleman standing there.
If the game would load?
It's not the game. It's just I need to remember where the hell I put my fucking stuff. I don't know why I was underprepared for this, but I was.
Huh.
And that's my bad. That's on me.
Today is just not a good day for this, then.
No.
Just in general.
I'd say fuck the day, it can't beat me.
I mean, I typically try to, but there is an issue with consent.
Bruh.
Anyway.
Hey, listen, if the day can fuck me, I can fuck it back.
Real.
Anyways.
Sure.
Well, since we're doing this, the initial question with the situation with the traders kind of got lost in the mess. It is technically speaking 5 for like a full body thing, right?
Mhm.
And the fact I have 6 is just kind of like hand wavy nonsense, as they're the same spell over, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm at least stating the initiative. I intend on swapping this shit out the next opportunity we're back in the thing with some time to kill.
Is it just me, or is the mood kind of just gone now?
I'm still willing to play, though. I'm not.
Like, I am too, but I'm a little annoyed.
I understand.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm with you, but what can do?
What has you bothered?
Hmm?
What has you bothered?
Well, obviously, one, Retz is not here because he's at work, which is understandable, right?
I mean, that can't be helped.
That can't be helped. I've had the same reason in the past. But also, literally just Hosh taking off and going to play Team Fortress instead of being here.
Well, we don't know the whole story.
Yeah, I mean, any story would be better than no story.
I'd rather hear from them first before I make a judgment.
No, I know, it's just...
Oh shit, here comes some Django Unchained music, hell yeah.
Still need to watch that movie.
You haven't seen...
No, I've seen some clips, but I need to see the actual movie.
Oh, before JJK we can watch it.
I was say I think it's free on YouTube, isn't it?
Is it? Is it on fucking YouTube?
I believe it is. Hang on.
It's kind of violent and vulgar to be
Hang on.
on YouTube for free, you know?
Hang on. Django Unchained.
Well, yeah, it's there on YouTube, yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
The whole ass movie has been uploaded a couple of times, actually.
Damn, okay.
And it's still there, so yeah.
Huh.
That's weird.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Because I remember having seen it seen it on there a couple times, and I think I bookmarked it at one point. But
Who produced it, though?
Quentin Tarantino is the director.
I don't know who produced it.
Well, a quick Google search.
Producer. There are multiple producers listed.
So it's a Sony picture.
Reginald Hudlin, Stacey Scher, Pilar Savone. I'm assuming is how that's pronounced.
So why would Sony and Columbia let it go free to YouTube? That's.
Well, the thing is one of the channels that has uploaded it has had that been uploaded on their channel for 5 years now.
Huh. Oh,
yeah, the quality's kind of crap.
Oh, okay. So it's not officially on there. Okay.
It is on there as something that you can buy or rent.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the person didn't upload it in very good quality. Unfortunately.
Funny, I feel like Sony usually keeps a better hold on their stuff.
They're too worried about making sure a Bloodborne port doesn't get done.
No, they're too worried about fucking over Spider-Man fans. That's what it is.
Yeah, you get Spider-Man, you don't get Spider-Man. You get a little bit of Spider-Man. Maybe like a little coin reference, but you don't get Spider-Man, you don't get Spider-Man, you don't get Spider-Man. You don't get Spider-Man until another 15 years.
Yeah, because, like, obviously, Madam Web was the
Garbage.
superior choice over Into the Spider-Verse and the next Spider-Man game. Sure. Thanks, Tony.
Anyways, are you still working on setting things up over there, Drez?
Yeah, I have to make a new icon because I lost the one that I had.
Okay. Well, I will make this suggestion then. Should we have a potentially just a shorter session for today then? Because I don't know if Hosh has things that they want Euphoria to be involved with. I don't think Euphoria will have anything involved with the dwarves, but eh.
Maybe it could give Retzel something more to do with Talon.
Yeah, that would be true. So that if Talon is, because
We can start him next session, get into the dwarf thing.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think that would be a good decision, because Talon, like I said, I'm about 99% confident that he would not choose to stay with the Aarakocra in the Zephyr Realm. He would want to go back to the Dwarven people that he's been working for, because, they gave him his own ship.
Yeah, I explicitly remember him saying he wouldn't stay.
Yeah, and I remember that too. So I feel like Retz should at least be here for the Dwarven people. But I guess I'll ping Hosh and...
Do we want to maybe
We can...
this?
I think we can do this bit that you're prepping for right now, and then call it, I think.
Well, I was gonna say there's also the other people who are staying on the ship as well.
Who's the other people?
The like people from Earth and
Right. We've already talked with them though.
yeah, but you haven't dropped them off. They
Right.
need to go.
That's true. We could do something along those lines. I don't know.
I mean, I imagine if they don't become some huge thing, sure. I feel like the ghost should probably not be the first one, because anything in Barovia is probably going to end up being a mess.
Probably.
How much nonsense we could get involved in Earth is questionable. I forget where the other ones wanted.
Well, there was 2 for Earth at different times. There was the one that you said you wanted to go to Barovia. There's another one that said, they could fucking take me anywhere as long as it's a decent place to live. I don't remember the other ones.
Yeah, because the ghost was...
The other one said, oh yeah, I could just, go wherever my goddess
Survival of the
isn't
fittest
gonna
location
be.
for me.
Right, because one of them decided to become a priestess of Anathula.
Yeah, founded Autothulism.
Mm-hmm. The ghost was more of just, hey... The ghost was more of just, hey, there's an item that needs to be retrieved and delivered back to its normal person. Hello.
Big. There's a man there.
Tiger Man.
I had a saber-toothed tiger, but I lost the image, so it's just a regular tiger now. But
if I try to attack him, will he tiger drop me?
Stop.
yes.
just the whole breaking the sound barrier for a counterattack.
Oh, I get it. They're all primitive species. Okay.
I'm not gonna say anything. Drez had made the comment of, oh, it's the Furious Five from Kung Fu Panda. We met the bird, So now there's gonna be a tiger, probably a praying mantis-looking dude, a snake, and a monkey.
No, that's their take on it. So the actual hook one in history is a dragon, a tiger, an eagle, a leopard, and an ape.
Ah.
Alright, well anyways, he's set up. He'll be the placeholder until the saber-toothed tiger person is found again.
So we get over the place, and we get close enough to where we can beam down to the ground.
Mhm.
And I'm assuming we're walking up with Roku, and we see this individual.
Yes. Ah, Roku, we're your friends. He's kind of looking over all of you.
Hello.
Dade will give a wave.
Greetings.
Perla will raise a hand and just kind of, hi.
Stoth gives like a nod as he just smiles.
His eyes are gonna kind of scan all of you and linger a little bit on David. Okay. And what brings you to this area?
Well, Roku does. He wanted to be dropped off here.
I see. What is your name? And he's gonna look right at you, David.
Sorry, hold on a sec.
Allergies getting the better of him.
Stop dying over there.
No!
No!
David?
Oh, what's wrong? What's wrong? Can you smell he's got that dog in him?
Full name's David Odelmar.
Are you aware of your condition?
Yes. If you're talking about the other soul in my body, yeah.
Okay. Very well.
It was kind of an on-purpose thing.
Do you have... Are you fully realized into what it is about?
Orpheus and I have a decent relationship, I think.
Ah. So you know his name, too.
Yeah. But he's alright. Doesn't say very much.
Who was it that gave you all of this information? He's gonna look directly at Roku. Was it one of us? Was it?
No.
I see. Well, David, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise.
Do you seek help with your deity's soul, or are you very knowledgeable at this point?
I mean, him and I are trying to fuse, if if that makes any sense. It's to alleviate me to the godhood he once had. But
See.
I'm not exactly sure about the process, how long it takes, if I'm gonna blow up, or anything like that. It's a kind of learn as I go kind of thing.
Well, most of us are fused fully at this point and could teach you how. However, and he's gonna look at Roku, who's just kind of shaking his head. I see. Well, we can help you, but joining our ranks appears to be not in the cards.
Do I have to join to be taught?
No. But I would recommend following our practices in order to be taught.
Oh, to help things smooth over? Sure.
Well,
Give me a bit of an insight into your past. Maybe this will help.
Oh, was a soldier for a while, for about 13 years. Became a monster hunter after that for a couple years, and since then I'm still fighting, and I'm now fighting in the current war for Augustine. So, a lot of war, a lot of fighting.
That is the least dramatic rendition of that story I think I've ever heard out of your mouth.
I try not to think about it too much because it makes me depressed.
Who wouldn't it make depressed?
Aw.
That's also a good question.
well,
I mean, if you want me to go into more detail, I can, but it's a kind of a sensitive area. You went really quiet, Droz?
Given your lifestyle, I question if our practices can be accomplished by you.
Can you elaborate on that?
We are not against fighting. That is something I want to make very clear before the next statement leaves my mouth.
okay.
However, we do not take lives. And to learn our ways, you'd have to follow this rule. Being that you were a soldier means that it would take a little bit longer for you to understand.
I mean, I get the whole responsibility thing and the weight that of taking a life has on one's mind and soul, but as much as I hate doing it, it is necessary sometimes. Sometimes if we don't fully destroy our enemy, we risk losing those we love.
And it is unfortunate that we cannot help you. Our ways are sacred to us. And doing anything that deviates from our path prevents us from losing the connection that we have.
I can tell you the Empire doesn't feel very much that way.
Which is why we're staying out of the war.
They'll make you a part of it whether you want to or not.
Then we will leave.
They'll find you. Their entire goal is to take over all the realms. There's nowhere you can run. Sure, you can run. You might be safe for a little while, but they'll find you.
Before this very moment, you did not even know we existed. We're very good at keeping secrets and hiding.
I mean, it's not that we couldn't find you. We generally don't have the time to, explore. We're kind of attacked a lot.
And
We usually have a lot to do, so. And also the Empire's right over there between us and you, so we don't want to go near there if we don't have to.
And we've hid under their nose for this long.
Alright, if you think you can hide from Lathander forever, you could try.
There are different methods going on here. It's best not to get into trouble with anyone too much.
The Empire is trouble, and they bring their troubles to everyone of all realms. No matter how well they hide, or they think they're hiding or not, or how peaceful they are, doesn't matter to them.
We've hidden ourselves for thousands of years. It is very likely that we can continue to do so.
Well,
Death is an inevitability. Not
Not
if,
for us.
but when. Alright. Fair enough.
well, we'll say this much. If there is a point where you decide that you're willing to help us deal with, well, we've been calling them Stratosholm, but the elves that have been taking magically inclined individuals of other races and exposing
Using
them
them as
to
batteries.
horrible experiments. If there comes a time where you want to help us with that, we won't say no.
If it means anything to you, in your club, whatever it is, I don't want to use this power to wage war. I want to use it to prevent it. To keep the peace. I don't want people to die.
Yes, but in doing so, you'll create more deaths. And that is simply not our ways.
Well, it sounds like we're not going to be accomplishing anything else that is productive here.
I suppose we should take our leave then, and of course, I would imagine we would be keeping secrets of this place, I assume. Or are we going to have like a mind wipe situation again?
If you could just find this place by wandering around, the elves would have found it already. They have methods of keeping themselves hidden. Ones that Lythander hasn't discovered yet. We probably only found this place because Roku's with us.
I would imagine once we leave, the moment we can't find it again.
Not unless we're invited, I think.
Well, I suppose we should be on our way then. Can't keep our allies. We need to keep checking on allies after all.
Yes, well... If our terms are ever acceptable, you can find yourself in our... If you ever find yourself within our presence again, and you wish for the proper training, keep us in mind.
David will nod.
Right. Stoth
Your
is
training would end up with him dying, would you?
I'm sorry, what?
It's a thing.
Stoth
I've
is
died like officially 3 times.
Stoth has been keeping quiet, but he is curious if they consider Akane like a different form or not.
No.
Okay.
Ah, so you were born like this.
Yes
Anyway.
and no. I will give you a little bit of insight to leave you with.
Hmm?
When a dying god needs a place to live, we play host to their souls within our bodies. It cannot be a dead god. It has to be one that is almost clinging to life.
Stoth just blinks a little bit as he then just look. I guess he just summons Akane forward to check on her. I don't think she was dead. I don't think she was dying when she latched onto me.
If there is a small amount of life, that is enough. And it would appear that your god has played host to your weapon.
Yes, but lately she's been very, very clingy to me.
It is very similar situations to yourself and your friend here.
Well, I suppose. Stoth just kind of rubs his head. Well, I suppose. Well, for the most part, I'm usually just one to sneak around. But I guess when big battles come around, I just try. I don't seem to attempt to hide that much, and try to keep my friends safe in a way.
He's gonna pull out a little deck of cards, shuffle them, and then kind of organize them in front of him in the middle of the air.
Fancy trick.
He'll grab one from the deck. He'll look at it and place it back down on the top of the deck. I feel you'll need our assistance sooner than you think. And he's gonna look right at you, Anna.
Hmm?
Quickly, like, turn around real quick. What? Are you directing that at me?
Yes.
Huh.
Why?
Seems to be in the cards, supposedly.
I'm sorry, I kind of spaced out a little bit. There was a lot of talk up here. What did I miss?
I suspect that there is a dying god that is in need of a host. And you might be the one to take that on.
Oh, would you look at that?
She's not dying.
Right.
Well, you know what I'm talking about, so I don't feel I need to explain more. I'll have a caveat for this. If you wish to train with us, you can have your killings, if you must. But when under the training with us, we require that you not.
Huh.
So, those of you who wish to fuse, like yourself, David, then I highly recommend taking our training. Once the fusion has completed, you can return back to your life. But I hope that our training sticks.
Huh.
Are
Alright then.
these acceptable terms?
Stealth just blinks a little bit.
Better than the alternative.
Very well.
For the record, you say that like we enjoy the killing.
Well, there are ways to subdue your enemies without killing them.
Yes, but then there are also enemies that can't. They're far too dangerous to leave alive.
Yeah, I'm sure all the angels that have tried to murder us simply because we exist would be very appreciative that we kill them and not at all demoralized or insulted and want to kill us twice as hard next time.
To be fair, I was going to strip what's-his-face of his wings and leave him alive, but your sister kind of
Adam.
robbed that opportunity.
Yeah, the Adam guy, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, my sister.
Are you the Nephilim? I'm sorry, I don't know your name.
Anna. Also,
Anna.
I still don't know how I feel about that terminology yet. You all keep throwing it around, and I still don't exactly... I'm still not sure whether I care for it.
That is what you are, is it not? You have an elf, a human, a Nephilim, a tiefling, 2 dragonborn. Are you not a Nephilim?
I'm not even human either.
I'm just me. Everyone else has thrown that name around, and it's only started in the last number of months. So
There are other means to stop people from flying. Would you care to step forward?
Yeah, I can show you a couple methods.
side eye to the both of them.
He
What
kinda,
are you asking?
he kinda puts his hands up and turns around like, alright.
It's simply a demonstration. It won't hurt you.
Ouch. Here's what it's.
Better not lose any of my feathers.
You will not. I will not remove anything from your physical body. Is she gonna step
Kinda just
forward?
adjust.
Why'd you have to
Kinda
differentiate it
just
like that?
adjusting the jaw a little bit. Takes a few cautious steps forward.
Alright, I need Anna to give me a dex check.
Check?
Oh, lovely.
Check or save?
Save, sorry.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's the same thing.
Okay, that's fine. Oh, perfect. Yes. Alright, so he's going to take his right hand, make 2 fingers with it, and he's going to poke your side twice, the middle of your chest, and then your forehead with those 2 fingers.
Whoa,
from
whoa,
his-
getting a little handsy.
Mind the goods.
As I said, it was merely a demonstration. You're welcome to try flying, though I think you'll find it difficult.
I flap my wings.
You cannot feel your wings or move them.
Okay, fix it.
He'll do exactly what he did, but in reverse order. You should be able to fly now.
Okay, thanks. So you have some sort of ancient secret to deny people the ability to fly.
Oh,
How does
more
that
than
help?
Everything has a pressure point, and everything has a means to use them to your advantage. I can disable your wings, your arms, or your entire body. It doesn't matter. I can take away your magic, or remove your connection to a deity.
Those are some
Wonderful.
pressure
Do that
points.
to an entire army now.
I would imagine they have more agile. They'd be more agile when they do that.
Do you know what it is like when there is only 4 of us and thousands of them? Granted, this is a nice skill to have, but even I am not quick enough to take out thousands before their arrows and their guns and their mechanized entities take me out.
Well, yes, exactly. It feels like we're getting slightly shaded here, when you're not exactly providing a better solution. But yes, thank you for explaining to us that there is a better way. Once we can develop that onto a larger scale, maybe we could end this bloodlessly. But until then, I feel like we kind of have to go on our way and continue to not enjoy it, as we have continued to not enjoy it up until this point.
Do you attack entire armies at once?
I did once. I blew up the forest a
We've
little.
done it, but once again, not my favorite thing to do. But
Actually, we've done it. We've done it 3 times, I think, in total.
The one time I got riddled with holes, the one time I got riddled with holes, and the other time I didn't get riddled with holes.
There was the encampment with the frost giants and the giant dragon that was there. The giant goose thing. There was the elven ambush in the forest, which I blew up part of the forest. There was another one. Can't seem to remember.
Well, tell you what. The invitation stays open. He's gonna grab another card from the deck and snap his fingers, and it will land in David's hand.
Stoth looks over at David. What's the card got?
Huh, oh neat, a magician did that for me once.
It is facing its back towards you.
Except it was my money, and he took my money and ran off, little bastard. But yeah, I turned the card over to read it. Or at least look at it.
It is the card of the Hanged Man.
I feel like this is a sign.
It is how you will reach us again. Know that the Hanged Man does not mean doom. It means the desire for knowledge. And if you wish for our knowledge, all you need to do is consult that card. It will return to me, and following it will lead you to where I am, wherever I am.
I'll take your word for it. He kinda puts it away. Get that inventory.
And since I know all or most of your names, I think it is only polite if I give you mine. I am Akashi.
Akashi.
Oh, good to meet you, Akashi.
Yes. It is nice meeting you as well. Do remember, the opportunity for the training is always open. And he's gonna turn around and head inside the town. And Roku's gonna follow him. Unless you guys have any questions for either of them.
I don't think so.
See you later, Roku.
Roku's going to turn around and go, "Thank you again for all you've done. I greatly appreciate it."
That's what friends do.
You so clingy today. What the hell? My cat is like all up in my business right now.
Time for the Drez Cat Cam.
I'm not wearing a shirt, so that's not gonna happen.
List of shit we didn't need to know.
Anyway.
Don't worry, I won't judge your titties. Out loud.
So.
Oh, I'm sorry, Stowe. Did you want him to judge the titties?
I'll say he might not, but Twitch might. Twitch and YouTube might, anyways.
Whatever.
No, don't lay on the keyboard.
That's why it says Drez is typing.
That's a cat's favorite spot to lay on when you're on the computer, is the keyboard.
Yeah. They see our hands there a lot of the time, so they think if they lay there, we'll put our hands on them and pet them.
Adorable.
You dare pet this device more than me? Lays on it.
Need to get a fake keyboard, so they lay on that.
That actually works.
Yeah, I know.
Get your butthole off my dice.
Oh dear. Let's see. So aside
I
from,
cannot use my hands at the moment.
so I've guessed. So let's see. What can I do? What else can be done?
Well, if you're,
Callie.
they're leaving. If you guys don't have any questions.
Yeah, no.
No,
Perla doesn't have anything.
I don't have anything.
So she
either.
just back to the ship. Callie, what are you doing?
Yeah, I don't particularly have anything. Not really, no.
So yeah, Perla will go back to the ship.
Yeah, Stoat's gonna head back to the ship.
I do too.
The Callie has decided to jump into my lap.
Same for me.
Damn cat
Mine
ventures
goes back to
assemble.
the couch staring out the window.
The fuzzy baby. Yes.
There, I posted a picture of him
none.
jumping into my lap. His mid lap jump.
Fluffy.
Fluffoo.
I go out of my way to adopt black cats because they're the least adopted cat.
Aw.
I love black cat. Every single black cat I've ever interacted with, they're always so calm, so sweet. I love black cats. They're my favorite.
I say I don't think y'all ever met Sebastian, but Sebastian was my cat that liked to spend a lot of time with me before Callie showed up. The only cat that I've ever seen that did not give a shit if he had never met you before, he wanted you to pick him up and rub his belly. Like, pick him up, turn him upside down, rub his belly. That cat loved belly rubs. And would not, like, try to claw the shit out of you for rubbing his belly.
That's kind of what he does too. He also likes his head grabbed and shaked instead of regular petting. I appreciate you getting your butthole off my dice, but like right next to my eyeball's not a great spot either.
See, I don't think Drez wants pink eye.
Oh no.
Nope. Alright, now you gotta go down to the floor, because I don't want you knocking down the PS5. Yeah, I'm sorry.
That would be an expensive mistake.
Yep.
Much like the PS5 itself.
Well,
Wait, let's go fight somewhere that's empty. PS5 game library.
alright, so what are we doing anyways?
I think, because our next stop was going to be visiting the dwarves, and I think we kind of came to the consensus that Rets should be here for that.
Okay.
So
We could take care of the people that are on the ship.
what else is there to really take care of outside of, taking them to places where they want to go?
I mean, that's it.
There's the two people that want to go back to Earth, and that's it for really people that want to go places, because the artist wants to go, needs to go back to his time, and the girl needs to go back to her time.
You've fulfilled the. I'll tell you, you fulfilled the quest conditions for at least 2 people. I'll tell you who those people are. The artist and the follower of Anna. They
Okay.
could just be dropped off. The other 4 people are they still need a particular condition to be met.
Well, I mean, her condition was just to get her back to Tokyo, right?
She wanted to go home into Tokyo, yeah.
Yeah, but there's a condition once you're there.
And that's probably something
gotta
that
fight a kaiju.
the condition for what's going on in Tokyo should probably be something that Hosh should be present for, I'm guessing.
I feel like
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily. Well, it might be
No,
something
I
that he
think-
wants to be around for.
I think most of these people can have a relatively quick thing done with them. Okay, so this is done.
When do we get to go to Narnia?
When you walk through the damn wardrobe.
And this is done.
Which reminds me, we need to buy a magic wardrobe.
A glamour dresser just appears on the ship.
And this is done. Wow, that quest has been there forever. That was one of the first quests.
did we ignore it by accident?
I
No.
saw it for a second. Which one was it?
It was the Roku quest.
Ah.
And you've basically completed that.
Killed 2 birds with 1 stone, pun intended. Today.
No, we didn't kill any bird though.
Oh, I killed a lot of birds.
So you guys are having like a lot of the quests being met. That's good.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we just need to do Anna and Stowe's personal quests, and
Lovely.
I think that's it before you guys can fight. Oh no, the rivals. Sorry. Yeah, once you fight your rivals, then you guys can fight Stratusholm.
So, hang on. Are we going to be level 20 when we go to fight the rivals if we do that last?
No, you'll be level 19, and fighting them will take you to level 20, and then the Stratusholm fight will be 20 to 21.
Damn, because I had a thing that I really wanted, like I had a scenario that I really wanted to have happen that kind of requires level 20.
Oh, the scenario that's gonna happen at level 20 that I'm gonna like too.
Oh, you should.
Then I could switch them. I could switch them. I could just as easily switch them, because they're both around the same level fight. I could just tone some things down for the Stratusholm fight and tone some things up for the rival fight. So then,
Or if you just want to leave them as they are, like in the order that they are, and just tone some things up for the rival fight.
Yeah, that works.
Just leave them in the order that they've been in. Oh, Callie's decided to. You jumped from my lap to my bed. Now you're sitting on the ground looking at me again. What do you want?
Attention.
Goober.
Cuddles.
Where'd you go? Why are you back there? Huh?
Being a nuisance, actively. So what are we doing now then, gang?
I'm not sure. It's up to you guys.
I
I have stuff planned for whatever you do. Because it's only what, 9 right now?
Yeah, and we are also missing 2 players.
I prefer to clock out now.
Yeah.
Wait for next week.
I think most of this is probably stuff that can wait until we have everybody here.
Okay.
So.
I'm gonna go ahead and say we drop off the artist.
Okay.
Just
There was-
fast-tracking that.
There wasn't anything major with him because he already had his thing with David, right?
Yeah. And if you want to drop off the Ganassi somewhere by, like, convincing her a good place to spread the love of Anna.
Well,
Where's the safest place we know?
I mean, a place that comes to mind is a temple that was being used for Strongmouse.
Yeah, but I feel like she wanted some, like, realm to, like, do that in.
I don't fucking know then.
Ah, that's where I'm at.
I mean, she's your follower. You figure it out.
There's nowhere that's safe.
I've provided my suggestion.
I am personally responsible for this nut job.
Again, I've provided my suggestion.
The nut job
Dress.
who was willing to give a nut job.
Yeah.
Bruh.
She would seem to be fairly convinced that she wanted to go someplace, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
She wanted to go back to your.
Augustine would have been good enough.
No.
She wanted to go back. She wanted to go to your hometown, right?
Yeah, but with the way she looks and the dangers present elsewhere, that's a bad idea.
All right.
There's the Feywilds, but there's like a 50-50 chance that she'll die depending on where she goes. If she goes to the Winter Realm, she's fucked.
What about my realm?
Cyrus.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I could do that. You could also just like drop her off in Brachia somewhere and just have her travel Brachia.
Yeah, with a war going on, great.
Yeah, the elves have a little bit too much territory for that to be safe. Going around talking about a god that isn't Mr. Butthole up there.
Maybe if the dwarves are safe, they are a safe place. We could probably drop her off there.
Cross that bridge when we get to it.
I'm not hating the Desirus idea, actually.
There's also the Zephyr Realm, which is newly safe.
I suppose that could also work. Yeah.
I'm gonna be AFK for a minute.
And also a good place for a individual spreading the scripture of one of the people who saved their people.
You know what? No, that is fair. That is fair. I genuinely have bones to pick with those people. So, yeah, let's do that. Let's drop her off with the birds.
To the Zephyr realm. All right.
Let's just say when we were there with the birds, she departed then as well.
Okay. And that gives you...
Oh.
Oh.
Hey, Hosh.
Hello.
New Discord with that. No, Hosh is back. You okay?
Yep.
Did you fall asleep?
Nope. Then, where did you go? I decided to take the day off.
Okay.
And you were going to tell us this when? If I told you guys, you probably wouldn't have started.
Okay.
It's pretty rude to assume. You could have just said, hey, I'm not going to be able to attend today. You can start without me if you like, and that kind of would have been it. Because
Yeah,
we did do things.
Yeah, I know, I was watching.
Do we... So are we done now, or was...
Yeah.
Okay.
It's what it's seeming like.
What was that?
Alright then, well, is there anything else, I guess?
I don't think so. Let's see. Well, Apple.
Yeah.
Do we want to wrap up the other 2 raid series that we didn't get to do last time? Should be M2, M3.
Okay.
Anyway, bro, we got a movie to get to.
Huh?
We're gonna watch the movie.
I
Oh.
Well, night.
Some bitch. I told you earlier.
I didn't think we were going to be watching that today. You just said before we watch JJK.
And I said we wanted to watch JJK today, so.
I mean, we could do that, but
Yeah. Why not?
I guess we're going to be doing that. I'm just going to turn the stream off then. Because I don't
Yeah,
want to
they
get
say
I don't
it-
want to get copyrighted.
Well, not just that, but in the movie they say the N word 110 times.
Oh, I thought we were talking. So, hey, are we what? Are
Not
we what?
JJK! No!
Not to say. I realize you're now talking about Django, but
Oops.
Yeah, Django. I'm talking about Django and Jade.
okay. Well, I wasn't planning on watching that necessarily right this minute.
Did you have any other plans?
Oh, God damn it! Fucking live view. Fuck off. YouTube dashboard. I was gonna do like probably the 2 raid series of Final Fantasy 14, or maybe I can do that tomorrow. But I at least wanted to do some more 16.
I'm willing to put it off for tomorrow to
All right,
let you do your thing.
we'll do raids tomorrow then.
Okay.
For some reason I want to pronounce the word raid as raid.
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 Well, yeah, I kind of wanted to play some more of 16. You want to watch Django on Sunday? Cause I have Monday off, and then Sunday I'm open to close, but I'm off earlier than usual.
I'm trying to think, do I have anything on Sunday? Shit. I don't know if I have anything on Sunday. Maybe I do? I don't know.
Well, let me know.
I think I'm open. Because I do have a session Saturday and Monday, but...
Yeah. Yeah, Sunday I can do. After I get home from work, because I'm off at 5. Usually home around like 6 or 6:30 my time.
Okie dokie.
Which is what, 2 hours ahead of you, I think, or 2 hours behind you.
Yes.
So it'll be like 8 or 9 o'clock almost for you. Because you're in a
I'm the
Eastern
best time
Coast
zone,
state,
easy.
yeah. You're over there with Apple.
Yes.